Hey, Ross here, and today we're going to be talking about 3 things that you can do to make sure that your videos come out amazing, okay? First thing you want to do when you prepare for your video is set your intention. What is your intention? What do you want to get out of this video, right? So do you want them to purchase a product? Do you want them to learn something, to grow with you? Do you want them to join your community? Whatever it is, set that intention in your head so you can get that intention. Now, my intention for you in this video is that you will learn exactly what you need, that you'll feel confident in what you're doing when it comes to recording your business video. So first thing you want to do is set your intention and put in your mind what you want the person on the other side of that lens to get out of this video. Now, the second thing comes to do with scripting, and this is where people freak out, but you don't need to freak out. The only thing you need to think about is this. If you're a business owner and you've closed clients before, what did you say to close that client? Now, whatever you said to close that client, I want you to imagine on the other side of that lens is that same client, and you're about to teach them what they need to know to make a decision to purchase your product or do business with you. So when it comes to scripting, think about what are your most asked questions? What are the questions that people ask all the time? There's a great book called They Ask, You Answer that I would highly recommend that everyone go and get. And it's basically saying all the questions that you get in your day-to-day life, if you're a salesperson or if you're a person that's a product demonstration person, those questions that your clients ask over and over, you need to answer those questions on video. And when you answer those questions on video and you put them up on your website, people are already inclined to buy from you by the time they meet you. So answer the questions that are already being asked. You can do a Google search and find out what are the most asked questions. You type in the search according to your business, and then you'll see at the bottom they'll have other recommended searches and questions. Start there. So when it comes to the scripting, treat it like a consultation. Treat it like you're talking to a person on there and you're telling them why they need to invest with you, what benefits are going to come from them investing with you, and what good is going to come out of their relationship with you. Because you think about it like this, people want to know what are you going to give me that's going to help me go higher towards my goals or my ambitions. So when you're teaching, think about that. Is what I'm teaching them going to take them higher as far as achieving their goal, going from where they don't want to be to where they want to be? And you're the bridge in the middle. So think about that when you're teaching. So that's the scripting stage. You want to script like that. And later on, we'll give you some examples, some checklists and things like that, so you can kind of have a framework by which to work. And the third thing is your presentation, how you present. When it comes to presentation, you want to be clear, you want to be focused on helping the person on the other side of the camera, and you want to make sure you don't do a bunch of rocking like this when you're talking. You know, sometimes there's fidgeting and things like that. When you move, make sure your moves are controlled. Don't do a bunch of, really fast. Everybody talks with their hands, but make sure they're not all over the place, right? You want to make sure you're controlled when you're speaking so that people understand exactly what it is you're saying. So start with preparation. Put your mindset on what you want them to get after this video. Second, get your script together. Answer the questions that people are asking you already, that you're already answering as you go throughout your business. And thirdly, make sure when you're presenting that you keep a strong core, that you're focused, that you're looking directly into that camera and you're speaking to a real human being, right? Because that's who you're speaking at. And that's their eyeball, is that camera. So make sure you're connecting with that camera and you're speaking to them. And then you're going to do fantastic. And one other thing too, when you're doing videos, think about what other visual things you can bring in, like B-roll or people laughing or family playing or whatever it is that will help to show what you're talking about. Because you can tell a person, but when you bring in B-roll, which is extra footage that you slip into the conversation, you're actually showing them. So we often shoot videos of our clients doing the thing by which they're talking about. So if they're at the office and they're talking about how they deal with clients over Zoom, we show them on a Zoom call. If they're talking about how they show up and where they drive to, we show them driving to that place. So whatever it is, think about that in your presentation too. How can I not just tell, but how can I show the story that I'm presenting? All right, hope this helped. Stay focused, you can do it, you're gonna be amazing. Anybody can do it. If people like you, and they're gonna love you on video. So the next video, we're gonna be talking about production. Why that's important, what key things you need to keep in mind when you're going into the production process. So I'm looking forward to seeing you then.